Before we start this episode of Kickz and Trickz, I want to take the time and thank you for choosing us for all your latest sneaker news and reviews. But first thing I need you to do for me, hit that subscribe button right there. Hit it. Next thing I need you to do, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like the video, it's no problem with giving us a thumbs down. We take all criticism from every angle. But if you want to get the free sneakers, jump in the raffle. All you need to do is leave a comment. We read comments and we reply back. I hope you enjoy the show. Peace.
Kickz and Trickz.
This is your boy Lil Ron.
It's your boy T. Kato.
Today's episode is dedicated to the legend himself, the one and only John Madden. You know, we just lost him recently, early this week, and we wanted to pay homage to the man himself, and especially in sports. But speaking of sports, we're going to do something different. The first Madden game came out in 1988. So a lot of people may be too young to remember that. So we're going to speed it up. We're going to bring up a little current so some of the other generations can understand. So we're going to slap 11 years on it. So we're going to start with 1999. That was a good year. You know that year? No reason that makes that year good?
What's that?
And I ain't talking about the Prince. Talking about 1999. I'm not going to say that one.
Okay.
One of my movies. A real good movie that I like. It came out. You know what movie it was?
I have no idea.
You don't know what it is?
No.
As the Pappy. Life. Yes, man. Jaggalay. Yes, man. That movie came out in 99. And plus, The Matrix. Speaking of the new Matrix that came out, the other Matrix, it actually debuted in that same year.
The new Matrix trash.
Oh, you didn't like it? So it's not, it will never stand up to the test of time of the original. Okay. Well, I'll make a note. And I can tell you one thing. I did go see Spider-Man. I won't tell you exactly what happened, but I had my shirt on, and it was well worth it. I like the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, I heard the new Spider-Man is good. I'm about to check it out. I ain't seen it yet.
I'm going to get some Spider-Man ones on this coming up season. I'm going to get that. Now, back to John Madden. You know the John Madden football, they talked about it in 97. They formatted it in 98 and released it to the public. And it went to North America in 98, and then it went overseas in 99. You know, overseas always have different stuff that we actually have. They actually released it on PlayStation and Nintendo 64, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yes. That was I never really got into like the football games like that, man. I never did. Ever since Tecmo Bowl and 10 Yards Fight, I really didn't get into those games like that.
Yeah, the Madden games, they're pretty cool, but it's like if you're playing against somebody, yeah, but if you're playing like by yourself, it gets kind of boring after a minute.
Yeah, that's back when you have they didn't have no online gaming. You couldn't go on the internet and play them yet.
Back then, just straight up playing.
Going to somebody's house and they got that PlayStation and that thing coming on, yeah, making that noise with that black disc. I remember that, man. Speaking of in '99, that also shows when the time Mike had stepped away from the game. A few years prior to it, he actually stepped away. It was no more Jordan, no more Bulls. Teams getting broken up. Scottie Pippen went somewhere else. Tony Kukoc went somewhere else. I think Dennis Rodman went to the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken. I think he went to the Lakers for maybe 1 or 2 seasons.
I think 1 or 2 seasons.
Because they had a super team, man. They had Dennis Rodman. I think they had a whole bunch of people.
That time right there, Rodman was on his, he had started tripping. So there's a lot of games he wasn't playing.
Gotcha. That whole Madden thing was an excellent video game. What Madden did they start letting them wear like the tennis shoes, like actually having shoes? As the the time progresses with EA Sports, they start letting the players have like tennis shoes on. Because I know in the NBA Live series when they used to have it, rest in peace, it actually had that you had the different Jordans and all the stuff you want to wear.
Customize your shoes and all that.
Yes, yeah, that was actually real good. Speaking of John Madden football, he a Hall of Famer, correct? Yes. And he actually changed the way people look at football in video games now. Because, back then, it was John Madden, and still to this day. Remember NFL 2K, remember when they first came out with that? I don't know, for some kind of reason, I guess Madden had the football on lock. Because the basketball 2K has, and the football, Madden, they 2K Sports.
Yeah, because ain't no game like Madden. Madden had it to the fullest with the realization. Mm-hmm. The plays, the graphics, everything was down.
Yep, them games they make now are more real. They look real. We looked at games back in the days. You see them, you looking and swear, you looking at man, it's real. Oh yeah. Now, man, it's almost like real.
Watching the game on TV.
Yeah, like just watching the game on TV. I wonder how all the sports players in the NFL and in the NBA and the MLB and in the hockey league, how they actually take it, because he played a key factor on all sports. Yeah. Not just football.
Yeah, he was known everywhere.
Well respected and a legend at that. So, speaking of Jordan tennis shoes, we basically finna wrap up. This is the last episode of season 1.
Season 2.
Season 1 of 2.
Yeah, season 1 of 2, yes.
And that's right. So this will be the last season for that season 2. What is your plans for the upcoming new year?
Upcoming new year, just keep busy. Stay focused, keep grinding.
Now, somebody asked me, are you going to pull out some new exclusives?
Oh, yeah, I got some tricks up my sleeve.
So we got some heat we're going to come out with.
I got some heat coming out. I got some heat on my debut. Something I've been sitting on and something that I just came up on.
And you know something? Speaking of come up on, I heard that they got some secret Nike drops that's coming out for 2022.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
And I want to, speaking of Nike drops, Bread Ones, patent leather.
Yeah, patent leather ones. Yeah.
A lot of people took a lot of losses.
People took a lot of L's for them.
I get calls today. Hey, man, can you get the patent leather Bread Ones? I say, you need to go back and watch the episode, man, because that's pretty old now.
People taking a lot of L's. And like you say, people be calling, texting. I done got to the point now I'm not, like I tell them, I'm not selling shoes because it's too much hassle.
That's right.
So I done got to the point now I'm not even into that.
Now, I've been waiting for this. Playoffs. Coming back.
All-Star
next year. That's right. And we got First Look.
First Look.
I like that shoe, man. That playoff 12, man, that colorway.
Man, that's a classic shoe.
My favorite 12 before this one was the Obsidian with the white laces in them, the blue, that were just like that. I remember that shoe.
Original Obsidians.
Yes. Not the ones that they remade a few years back.
Indigo or something.
No, it was like a knockoff of the real thing. But I did buy them because it reminds me of those. But I think I'm going to take the laces out and put the white laces in there to make them look just like it. But I was told after a certain period of time when you wear those Indigos, the material will come off and you can it's actually like leather underneath that material. Somebody told me that. Now, I ain't touched my shoe to examine to make sure that's right, but somebody told me that.
I'm going to look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the leather they put on this.
Do you think it's gonna be a sellout shoe?
I think the playoff gonna sell out quick.
That's gonna be another shoe that everybody and their mama gonna be calling, asking can they get.
It's the original colorway.
Yeah, and they ain't changed nothing. They didn't add, left everything like it was.
It's a must-have shoe right there.
Okay. Well, we already covered everything that we wanted to cover for this particular episode. So, no further ado, let's take it to the chair.
Welcome back to Chair Talk. Happy New Year's Eve.
Yep.
You know, we're back today and
Working in the studio.
working in the studio as usual. You know, we back today. What you rocking, LeBron?
I am rocking the Chop It Up with Lil Ron shirt, but I also decided to rock the Jubilee. The reason why I decided to rock the Jubilee 11. Oh yes,
okay.
missing. Yeah,
Hey.
it's missing.
Yeah, you know, because people are asking, you know,
When we gonna retire the shoe?
It's been rotating about a year.
It's been rotating for a whole year. So
Man, time flies, man.
yes, it seemed like yesterday. We just put it up there yesterday, and it actually still looks good to be exact. But I wanted to rock the Jubilee because I like that shoe. That was an excellent shoe. My go-to shoe was going to be the Space Jam, but I said, man, let me go ahead and retire the Jubilee because I don't want people complaining about we got the same shoe, like we don't change the shoes out. So hey, we'll add a new shoe on the next season.
I got you.
So, what you rocking?
Today I'm rocking the bread colorway.
Every time I think of bread, you know the first thing I think of?
What's that?
Playoffs.
Playoffs. And that's the shoe I'm rocking today.
Ah, I hate
You
it.
know, the playoffs, you know. That's a classic shoe you can't go wrong with.
Man, that's gonna be a fire release
Yeah,
next year.
It's gonna be a high
gonna be fire.
release. High release next year. And like they say, it was supposed to come out, they said, what they were saying, like February.
Mm-hmm.
I think they pushed it back,
Yep.
like March.
Yep.
Somewhere around that time. But yeah, that's a must-have shoe.
Man, you know, getting ready for the next season of Kickz Trickz is gonna be something else because we got a lot of, man, y'all wait until we get ready to start the new season. He got some secret stuff he gonna pull out. I ain't gonna say, but I know we gonna hurt him on that first episode.
That first episode gonna hurt him. You know, we gotta, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. It's
All I
not
can say,
exclusive.
if you follow the very first Kickz Trickz episode, you'll kind of feel where we actually going. And if you know T. Carter, you know what he like.
Yeah,
So,
Mr. Exclusive.
There you go,
I
Mr.
got
Exclusive.
something real exclusive coming out.
Yep, you guys gonna like
on the first episode of season 3.
it. You know, speaking of that, King's Lounge.
King's Lounge,
Yeah.
hey, it's coming.
Yeah, you know, people, they've been asking and when it's actually gonna drop. It's gonna come out in January. That's all I can tell you. It's gonna come out in January. I don't know if it's gonna start on the same time that the other shows is, but I can tell you this. Inbox Booker,
Yeah,
blow
shout out my little brother Booker, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but Booker. Matter of fact, I'm finna call him on his bluff. Hey, man, if y'all want to know, y'all can hit this man up on his Instagram. Hold on, let me see. It's Jet Life Swin. You go look him up, and you will see him, and you ask him, inbox him, and ask him when the King's on. Because it's not him, because me and T. Carter, we stay ready.
You stay ready.
That's
you know?
him. He's the reason why the show ain't came up yet. But when we do the first show, his first episode that he want to do, he wants to actually do it on the legend, the man, John Madden.
John Madden.
Yes.
Yeah, this show gonna be crazy.
Yes.
It's gonna be fire. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff coming 2022. We got the, like you said, the King's Lounge.
And we got a secret project. We ain't gonna tell you,
Yeah, we
but
got a secret
you'll
project.
figure that out.
Then
Next year, we're gonna tell you the secret
we
project.
also got the RWO coming.
The Riker, we have the Riker show is actually finna get ready to drop. That's gonna be for all you boys out there that's riding in the Rikers bikes and stuff, man. We have our own show where T. Carter do a lot of customization. You guys don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak some peeks at Silverback. I'm gonna bring her out and let you see her.
And we gonna be doing some stuff with the Riker company too.
Yes, with BRP.
Yep, it's gonna be some stuff, man. This is gonna be some good stuff, man. That show, well, it's probably, I think most likely, that one's gonna probably air like the beginning of February. By that time, you know, Valentin, he'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back and it started like warmer, getting ready to warm up
There you go for spring break.
for spring break.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna pull those toys out.
There you go. And you can just see all the customization if you guys into that. So don't hit me up asking me, man, do we do a spider? Because a spider is not a Riker. So you can't compare the two. So don't even hit me and ask me that.
We're not hating, but you know, I ride a Riker.
There you go.
You know, it's both 3 wheels, but you know, you got the spiders, you got the Rikers, and you got the slingshots.
I told dude the other day. He said, man, why you ride a Riker? I said, man, a Riker's for a biker. I told him straight up, man.
Already. But like you say, yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming for 2022. It's gonna be a good year. Shout out to my boy behind the camera over there, man.
Kato. Man, he gave us a good year, man.
Gave us a good year. He got in, did his thing.
And then speaking of got in, he came in, he saw, he conquered, he took the knowledge that he got from Shazell Bush with season 1.
Season 1.
And, you know, at the end of the season, we had to give a shout out to the team. So, man, we're going to do that at the end of this season. And give credit when credit is due.
Credit is due.
That man, he did it, man. And he filmed all our shows, man.
He filmed everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And he's one of those guys, you ask him to do something, he's going to do it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He's a yes guy.
There you go. And actually, he filmed my documentary movie that's finna come out next year in 2022.
Yeah.
And trust me, my documentary got T Carter's all over. So
I say, man, we got a lot of stuff coming.
Yeah,
man.
we got a lot of whole bunch of projects.
If you've been rocking with us this long, hey, 2022 gonna top all that.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be next year. Exclusives are coming out of the woodwork. Trust me. All your favorite sneaker plugs and your people that say they get the exclusives, go ahead and tell your friends to go ahead and subscribe to the channel because we're going to beat them to the punch every time.
Every time.
It ain't going to work.
All the time. But until next time,
rock it,
stock it,
or drop it.
For your chance to win the latest merchandise,
kicks, and more.
We out.
Peace.
Okay, so I see you made it to the end of the video. So if you liked it, go ahead and leave that thumbs up, that like button, leave a 5 comment. It's all good. Appreciate you.